What's up guys, it's Argon657 here today. I'm bringing another Pokemon Ultra Sun Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle. This battle is going to be against Chris, and this is going to be an enemy battle, and I'm going to use the Sand Team. So, Stoutland, Sandslash, and Alolan Dugtrio are basically going to be the rare Pokemon that could sweep, possibly Alolan Dugtrio as long as the Medicham is not Scarfed. And same thing with Vanillix. So he's going to lead off with his Druddigon. I'm going to lead off with my Gigalith, and we're both going to set up Stealth Rocks. And I'm going to switch out though because I do want to preserve this Gigalith for later. I'm going to go to my Garbodor because I want to set up some spikes and stuff like that. Because obviously his only method of defogging is Silvally, because Silvallis tend to carry defog a lot, so I'm gonna have to put a lot of pressure on him in order to keep him from defogging, or just force him to not go for defog. So yeah, I'm gonna switch on to my Garbodor again to try to get up the spikes, but he's gonna keep on going for the Dragon Tail. Now, because of the Rocky Helmet, it's actually slowly wearing him down. He's now at around half health, so I'm going to go to my Sandslash. He's going to Dragon Tail me out into my Sandslash. But I don't want to take a Glare, as Druddigons do tend to carry Glare. So I'm just going to go back into my Garbodor, expecting him to maybe go for a Glare or the Dragon Tail. He ends up going for the Glare, so everything's looking pretty good. Because now I can just go for one layer of spikes at least, or one layer of toxic spikes, but I think it's much more preferable if I go for spikes instead of toxic spikes. But I do get fully paralyzed, so I'm not going to be able to get up that one layer of spikes. And he's going to go for the Dragon Tail. Now the thing is that he's going to knock me out, but the Aftermath, the Rocky Helmet, and the Sandstorm are going to be enough to take out the Druddigon, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to go into my Sandslash. He's going to go out into a Silvally. And I'm pretty sure that Sandslash, I can just go for the Z-move and try to get as much damage as possible. Now what I could have done was set up the Sword Stance and then gone for the Z-move, but I'm not sure if I was going to be able to take a hit from the Silvally. So I just went ahead and decided to go for the Continental Crush, because I want to get as much damage as possible on this Silvally. And I want to see if he's not going to be able to go for a defog, and thankfully he does not go for defog. He's going to go straight for the Shadow Ball. I do live it with 18 HP, but I'm going to go for the Earthquake and just knock him out. So that's really good. So now his defogger, his potential defogger is gone, so that's really good. He's going to go into his Ambipom, and I am fully expecting him to go for a Fake Out, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save my Sandslash for later, and I'm going to go into my Jellicent to take Fake Out, because I'm immune to it because of its Ghost type. Yeah, so I'm going to go for the Scald over here, because I want to see how much damage I can do to Ambipom, and also possibly get a Burn. Because I do want to try to fish for a Burn, but I go for the Scald, and unfortunately, I don't get the Burn, but I can go for the Recover freely, because he can't really do anything to my Jellicent. I mean, I can definitely take another knockoff, because now my item's gone, but he's going to go to his Incineroar. Now, the thing is, Incineroar is another Pokemon that might be a problem because of the Intimidate. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get rid of the Incineroar as soon as possible. I already got rid of the Silvally, and now that Silvally's gone, I could basically go into my Stoutland and click return. But he's going to go for the knockoff, and knockoff is going to do a significant amount to my Jellicent, but it's not going to be enough to take me out. So I'm going to be able to take him out with another Scald. So Incineroar's gone. He's going to go into his Medicham, and I'm actually just going to sack my Jellicent because I don't really need it for anything else. He's going to go for the Zen Headbutt. Now, if he would have missed, I would have gone for the Scald and maybe gotten a Burn on him. Or maybe not. It really depends, though. But I'm going to go into my Gigalith over here and set up the Sand again. And I'm actually going to go into my Sandslash as Death Martyr, because I do have a Death Martyr, but he's going to make a good play and go back into his Ambipom so he could fake out and prevent me from going for the Rapid Spin. But honestly, he does make a mistake over here. He should have went for the fake out to take out my Sandslash. But now I'm going to be able to go for the Rapid Spin and get rid of the Stealth Rocks from my side of the field. So all the entry hazards are gone, but he's going to go for the U-turn. But he really should have went for the fake out, to be honest. But now he's going to go to his Vanillix over here and set up the Hail. But I can go into my Gigalith and reset up the Sand. So really, it's not really a big deal. I'm just going to set up the Sand again. And the thing is, now that Stealth Rocks are gone, I can pretty much go for the, I can pretty much stay in and go for whatever move I want. I'm actually going to stay in and go for the Rock Tomb. And he's going to sack his Ambipom, and he could just go back into his Medicham and go for the high jump kick. Now the thing is that I can just, I do have a Death Martyr in the form of Alolan Dugtrio. I'm going to go to my Alolan Dugtrio as Death Martyr. He's going to go for the high jump kick, and he is going to take me out in one hit, though, being super effective, stab, and also pure power boosted. So I'm going to go into my Stoutland, and I'm just going to click return at this point. Or do I have frustration? I think I might have frustration. I don't remember what move I went for, because this battle's pretty old. But I know that, yeah, I go for the return. Okay, good. I don't have frustration, I do have return, so I'm going to be able to take out the Vanillix. And I pretty much have the game in the bag, because I can just sack my Gigalith, and then I can go back into my Stoutland and finish him off with a return. Because he can't take me out with anything, not even a Bullet Punch. So he's going to go for the high jump kick. He's going to take out my Gigalith, but that's not a big deal because I can just go back into my Stoutland, which is my last Pokemon. And I can easily go for the return over here and just knock out the Medicham. So it will be a narrow 1-0 victory in my favor. So that was a pretty good battle. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do guys enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment below. Content over, crush that like button, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys later.